In the dynamic landscape of urban planning, a revolutionary instrument is making waves: generative AI. This avant-garde technology, a subset of artificial intelligence, is reshaping the way we envision and manage our urban spaces. To fully grasp the transformative potential of generative AI, we need to first comprehend its essence and how it dovetails with urban planning. At its heart, generative AI is a type of machine learning that crafts new data instances reflecting its training set. Picture a master artist who, rather than simply duplicating a scene, employs their creativity to produce unique, lifelike outputs from a given input. That's the magic of generative AI, but in the realm of data. It's the digital world's virtuoso, wielding algorithms and computational power instead of brushes and pigments. When applied to urban planning, the capabilities of generative AI gain a new dimension of importance. Urban planning is a multifaceted field demanding the integration and scrutiny of a vast array of data, from population demographics and traffic flow to environmental factors and infrastructure requirements. Traditionally, urban planners have had to manually sift through this data and make informed forecasts about future trends. This method is not only labor-intensive but also susceptible to human error and bias. Generative AI, with its prowess in analyzing large datasets and crafting realistic urban blueprints, provides a solution to these hurdles. It can absorb data about a city, its populace, its structures, its roads, its green spaces, and generate a model of how the city might evolve under various scenarios. This could involve creating a city layout that prioritizes green space, or one that reduces traffic congestion, or one that enhances accessibility to public amenities like schools and hospitals. Furthermore, generative AI can forecast urban expansion. By scrutinizing historical data and current trends, it can predict how a city will grow and transform over time. Generative AI can also optimize infrastructure planning. Be it roads, public transit, utilities, or public spaces, is a vital element of urban planning. Generative AI can examine a city's existing infrastructure, along with data on population growth and urban development, to propose optimal infrastructure layouts. In a nutshell, generative AI brings a unique fusion of creativity and efficiency to urban planning. It's akin to having a supercharged assistant that can process numbers, analyze data, generate models, and make predictions at a pace and scale that humans simply can't compete with. All of this is done with the aim of creating more efficient, habitable, and sustainable cities. The fusion of generative AI and urban planning is a riveting mix of technological mastery and inventive problem-solving. This crossroads is not just a simple overlap of two distinct disciplines, but a synergistic partnership that amplifies the strengths of both, fostering innovative solutions for intricate urban challenges. Generative AI, with its capacity to dissect massive amounts of data, is a game-changer for urban planning. Urban landscapes are complex ecosystems, bustling with diverse variables that interplay in complex manners. These variables encompass tangible elements like buildings, roads, and parks, as well as dynamic factors such as population density, traffic flow, and socio-economic activities. Each of these components generates a vast amount of data, which can be daunting to analyze manually. Step in generative AI, a tool adept at consuming and processing these enormous datasets. It can pinpoint patterns and correlations within the data that might elude the human eye. For instance, it might discern a correlation between the location of public parks and the health outcomes of nearby residents, or between traffic patterns and air quality in different city zones. These insights can guide urban planning decisions, leading to healthier, more livable cities. But generative AI's capabilities extend beyond analysis. It also has the power to craft realistic urban layouts based on the patterns it identifies. Picture a tool that can absorb data about a city's current layout, population density, infrastructure, and other factors, and then generate a model of how the city could be restructured to optimize certain objectives. These objectives could range from reducing traffic congestion to enhancing access to green spaces to fostering social equity. This capability of generative AI is particularly advantageous in managing the complexity of urban planning. Urban planners must consider a multitude of factors, from physical constraints, like geography and existing infrastructure, to dynamic factors, like population growth, climate change, and socio-economic trends. Balancing these factors to create a city that is efficient, sustainable, and livable is a colossal task. Generative AI can aid in this task by offering a data-driven objective, an analysis of the potential impacts of different planning decisions. It can simulate the outcomes of various scenarios, aiding planners to understand the trade-offs and make informed decisions. It can also generate inventive solutions to complex problems, pushing the boundaries of what is conceivable in urban design. The intersection of generative AI and urban planning is a fascinating blend of technology and creativity. It offers a potent tool for managing the complexity of urban environments, leading to smarter, more sustainable, and more equitable cities. Generative AI, while it may seem like a concept plucked from a sci-fi narrative, is already a tangible reality and is actively being harnessed in the realm of urban planning.